BassResinator here, coming at you with a cool mold of a horse. And I started doing this before you got here, before I turned on the camera, and I used these little foam brushes, and I used Resin Rocker's Raven to do the hoofs. Now, for the horse itself, I don't know if you can see this right here around the edge of the horse looks like, wow, it's the horse is coming at us out of something. So I'm going to make him come out of the holographic ether, if you want to go that way. I'm going to be using Let's Resin's Intense Chameleon powders, and I want to use, actually, I need this other one over here. I want to use gold color, and I want to, in the middle of his nose, I don't know if you've seen horses that have like a little arrow type marking on their forehead. Well, that's what I'm going to do with gold. And then I'm going to put a couple flicks of gold in the mane and in the tail. And that's it with the gold. So I'm going to be very sparing with the gold because it's expensive. No. Almost an elongated diamond shape. And that's all I need with that little brush. Now, with just a few areas, I want it to be like highlights. Like women go to the hairdressers and stuff to get highlights in. Well, some horses have them naturally. So that's this horse. Just a little bit right here. Okay, now I want to try and achieve a dark chestnut color. The chestnut is not in that Intense Chameleon set, but there is maple and there is black cherry. So I'm going to use the black cherry around that gold on his forehead. And around his eye area. And up in his ears. And then on his body, and I'm going to try and do a blend. So some parts with the black cherry and some parts with that maple. Man, that is a pretty color. I asked a friend of mine, went out to breakfast this morning with him, and he used to have horses. And I said, "What color was your horse?" He said, "Marl." And I said, I don't know what that means. I was asking color. And he goes, Marl. Okay. Apparently there's some stuff I don't know about horses. Um, but he started explaining, and I told him what I was going to do. And he goes, oh, that sounds good. So that's going to be fun. Okay. Now for the maple, which looks very similar to these other colors that are in there, but it's different when the sun hits it on different angles. Now this side of the mold over here is deep on this face, and over here is not quite so deep. And I don't want to blow anything at this point because I don't want any of this color that I'm doing right now to get up on that ether. Even though I've got a little bit right there, I'm going to be able to clean it. This is actually kind of fun. Hopefully at the time of this video showing, I will already be over 2,000 subscribers. I'm very close right now. Some of you have been out campaigning for me, which is really cool. I appreciate that. When I first started this, I'll throw our name out there. Jasmine Gravador, one of my former students, because I was just posting pictures on Instagram and stuff of some of the things that I had been doing. Because I've been doing resin work for about 2 years now. And she said, show us how you do it. And I said, what do you mean show us? Do videos. And I'm like, oh, he's going to watch my videos. She goes, you'd be surprised. Well, at that time, in my YouTube channel, I had 70 subscribers. And it was mostly former students and such because I had different choir, concerts, videos of choir concerts and stuff. And so it was just my students that were wanting to watch that. Nobody else wanted to, other than possibly some parents. But she goes, do it. You'll be surprised at how many people will start watching. Well, that was last March 24th. And I had, at that point, 70 subscribers. Now I'm almost at 2,000. It's just a little over a year. It's amazing. And who knew that these people would be interested in what I'm doing? Maybe it's some people say, well, you're good, you're funny, you tell stories. And I'm like, cool, I'm glad you like stories. And somebody else, oh, your voice is neat, I like listening to it. And I'm like, cool. I don't know exactly why people are listening or watching my videos, but I really appreciate it. I don't make very much money at all because I don't have loads of subscribers at this point. Don't know if I'll ever get to that point, but the more subscribers I have and more people watch my videos, the more I can get some money due to advertisers posting their advertisements on there. Okay, now I need to wipe off. Now, isn't that a cool, pretty looking horse? I looked and all of a sudden it looked like there was a bald spot right there. Now, I do not want to blow it at this point. because I need to clean up a couple areas. Before I do that, I need to get this spray, big wipe spray, because this cloth had gone dry. I used it last night and I didn't throw it away because I didn't have very much going on it. But it cleans up like a charm. But Jasmine is the one that got me started on this. And for whatever reason, people have subscribed, and I really appreciate it. Even to the point to where a couple companies have asked me every once in a while, hey, would you mind doing a review for us? We'll send you some product. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I don't mind doing that. It's always fun to get something in the mail and then do a review on it. Okay, now. In fact, I just did one for a company called Resiners. They sent me some of their dried flowers. Pretty cool. If you want to use flowers in your projects, I would suggest going back to my April 2nd or April 3rd. I don't remember can't remember exactly which day it was. But go back to that April 2nd or 3rd, and you can see the link where to go and get some, and you get a discount by clicking on the link that I have. I think it's a 10% discount, which is nice. You know, any little bit helps. And it has a UK link for Amazon and a US link. So if you need flowers, go to my video and you can get the link and get a discount. Okay, now I have a little bit that I can tell went awry. I don't even know how it got over there because I was not rushing hard. Anyway, so there's that now. This is the brush that goes with this one. And I have them in order, the way they came. Gold is all the way to the right, then maple, and black cherry. And I try and keep it all together so I can find it in the future. And then I have the Let's Resin holographic powders, and then this is fine flakes, so I'm going to use the flakes, and they're going to go everywhere. I just know it when I open that up. Whee, look at that. Wow. I really love the holographic stuff. It's so cool. Okay, now it is awfully hard for me to see where I've gone with this because it's shining so brightly. I am not sure how much this mold holds, but it could be used if you have tiles on your wall and you have 7.5-inch tile or 8-inch tile. You could take one of the tiles out and put this in if you're into horses. They look really pretty. I'm going to get up to the edge first, and then I'll be able to go faster. Try and burnish these in. Then after I've got them pressed on, then I can take it outside with the compressed air and blow off all the loose stuff. Oh boy, there went a whole bunch. I hope this has the effect that I want. Like this um, doodle that I had seen many years ago, doodle joke, and showed an oval with two dots on in the middle of the oval, and then it was just all blurry all around it. And they said, "What is this?" I don't know. I said, "That's a pig emerging from a fog bank." And so this is could be fog. It could be a dream. Um, oh, a nightmare. No, sorry, that was going overboard. That was the splash. I can't tell if they're. Oh yeah, if I go to the other side, I can see it. Like I don't know if I got any there or not. Holographics are so cool. In fact, so cool. There were 3 little pots like this in that pack. Now there's 1.5. And so I ordered another set because I know I'm going to use them. Okay, so now let's go down. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. One of I call them friends, my subscribers. Um, we have a relationship of sorts. Most likely, we don't know each other face to face. There might be some that are that way, but one of my friends slash subscribers said that I have a radio voice. Well, I've never done radio. Um, so I can't tell you if I do have a radio voice or not, but I am a professional singer. And I sing bass, hence BassResinator. And resinator, because resonate, it to resonate, it means for sound to be moving around in an area. Um, if you were to look up BassResinator, you'll find some guy that plays bass guitar, which is apropos. But he doesn't do resin. So I was wanting to do that one, and then I realized that that name has already been taken. I'm like, ah. And then I thought, oh, but if I change the spelling, it has a double entendre on resonator, because I resonate in the bass area, but I resonate with resin. Yes. Wow, this right now, if this looks as good after resin is in there and all cures up, I'm going to be so happy, because it looks really cool to me. Now I got the top corner. More than just the top corner, but this top area. My gloves are getting flaky. Because these flakes come out and they've got some serious static on them. And anything in the room that's got negative charge, these things go flying. And if a negative person comes in my room, you got a bad attitude, you better stay away, because you're going to be flaky in no time at all. My oldest brother just came down from Indiana area and visited. It's been a while since he's been down. And he came over and was looking at my stuff, and he's like, wow, you got so much stuff. He goes, you always were the artistic one. And I said, yeah, but you always had the. And so we were going back and forth on compliments. Well, you did this. Well, you did this. It's amazing how certain families are gifted in areas that are complementary. And when you use them as such, it's really cool. Okay, I'm going to clean up now, and I'm going to take that out and dust it, and I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I blew that out. I did not clean around the edges. I'll do that after it's all cured of the mold, because I was starting to get down inside. Now I'm going to wipe stuff off. I'm using something new for my black resin. It's Let's Resin Black Epoxy. I mean, it already comes mixed with the black paste in it, so I don't have to use that. And I've got, what is that, 44 ounces worth of resin, so that's nice. It still comes within a 1-to-1 ratio. It's mixed by volume in a 1-to-1 ratio. If you mix by weight, it's not quite 1-to-1. It's like 1.05 to, anyway, 0.095. But because part A always weighs more than part B, but you don't have to sit and come up with a paste or something to make sure it's black. Is black. So I mixed up 8.4 ounces. We'll see how much this mold holds. So far, I'm getting the horsey. There's his tail. Hind leg number 1, hind leg number 2. Get all the way into the hoof. Front leg is there. Other front leg. Mane is full. Tail is full. Now, it's a cool looking mold. We'll see if I still think so after I pull it out. But from the design, I really liked it. This is not one where you're going to want to do 3D blooms or anything of that sort, because of the detail that's there, it would take away from the 3D bloom. Okay, it looks like it does not hold 8. Because everything's full. And I still have, it looks like it holds about 7 ounces. So now, gotta find something to put the rest of this in. Well, while I do that, I will bid you adieu, and I'll come back to you later on, and we'll unmold this. Don't know exactly how long it's going to take to cure, but it's already hot and humid here in South Texas, so who knows what that's going to affect on the resin. Sometimes it makes it go really fast, sometimes it slows it down a little bit, but usually when it's hot, it's faster. The thing about this resin being black, it's hard to tell if there are streaks in it when you're mixing. So I just mixed by time. Was not in any hurry. Okay, I will see you when this cures up. Bye. This is cured up. Now the side, this flat part is very bendy, but it's cured. I had one extra. Boy, he's stuck down. This is crazy. Get off. It's like a real starfish. I had enough of that black left over. I just put it in a little starfish mold, colored the little bumps on him. So that's his up. Got 3 blue ones and 2 greens. So. Okay, now. Okay, here we are. Oh, man. That is so cool. There's a couple dots right there on his nose. I can see them where little air bubbles were left, and there's probably some in his tail. Good night. I can't wait for the sun to come up so I can get it outside and show you. Wow. Now, like I said, if you have some tiles, square tiles, and you have, take one out and set that one in its place, that would be so cool. Chestnuts are on this horse right here. Wow, it's just, you can't really see the gold on his nose. Remember that little arrow thingy that I put on there? Hard to see that. It's there. Maybe when I get him out in the sun. I'm thinking I need to give him some eyes. I have some black UV resin over here. That. That's all I'm going to need. I'm not going to need much. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to where I like it. If I don't like the look of it, I will definitely take it off before I cure it. That doesn't look too bad. Well, I need to cure that. I need to put that battery not cure it. Keep saying cure it. I need to charge that battery. Yeah, it actually looks pretty decent. Put that under the full lamp. That cured it into place. I don't know if you can see it really well right there, but it looks pretty cool to me. And I have a discerning eye. If I don't like it, I'm not going to stay there. I know I'm blocking your view. It won't take too long. If that flashlight were charged, you'd see it look right from the start. So that, you see those eyes glistening? Get them up here a little closer. I think they look pretty good. And like I said, I have a particular eye for how I want things to look. I really like the way that looks. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, if you are a subscriber of mine, thank you for subscribing. If you're not, consider it. Join the party. I have lots of fun on this channel doing, I think, really pretty stuff here. Yeah, if you are not a subscriber and you want to be, just go down to the bottom of this page, click subscribe, and right next to it, there's a little icon of a bell. If you click that as well, after you subscribe, then anytime I put out something new, you'll be notified. That's what that little bell stands for, notification. So yeah, stick around. I will take some stills, especially when the sun comes up. This is going to look amazing. So thank you for watching this today. We'll see you soon. Bye.